Hi, my name's Kristen Edmonds and I'm the Head of Equity Research for Macquarie in Australia and New Zealand. Our analyst team at Macquarie provides research coverage on a large percentage of the ASX 300 stocks. I'd like to talk to you about two topics today. Firstly, how the sell side adds value, and secondly, the major trends that we're seeing in sell side research today. Before I do that, I might try and summarise the role of a sell side analyst. These analysts will typically work within investment banks such as Macquarie. They'll look to research specific companies, take their learnings and impart this knowledge onto their clients. Their clients are typically called buy-side analysts and are most often tasked with actually investing the real hard dollars. Being a sell-side analyst is a very exciting and rewarding job. It puts you right at the centre of the real world and demands that you use all of that information at your disposal to decide where capital should be allocated. The role allows you to access CEOs and CFOs from a very early stage in your career, and you can ask those difficult questions of those high-profile people and really learn from what their answers are. The role may require you to attend site tours, company warehouses or mine sites. You might need to take offshore trips to market your views to investors based all around the world. Sell-side analysts are most excited when they get the opportunity to make a really strong buy or sell call on a company and convince their buy-side clients to follow through with that call, thus generating big stock orders. So how does the sell-side add value? The ultimate goal of a sell-side analyst research provider is to be able to present research that is high in intellectual property, is thought-provoking and results in a high conviction buy or sell recommendation that makes our clients money. As alluded to earlier, sell-side analysts will bring together the information from multiple sources in order to draw conclusions. They'll seek feedback from the company's management, but also their competitors, suppliers, customers, and they'll bring all of these learnings together. The product of which will be typically a written report, including a modelled valuation and a recommendation as to whether investors should buy or sell the shares in that company. Sell-side analysts become experts as they typically specialise in just one or two sectors. After gaining the right experience, the sell-side analysts will know their companies in depth. So their capital structure, their business model, the facilities and the management team. As experts on a sector or a small universe of companies, sell-side analysts will look to add value by educating. This makes sense as their buy-side analyst counterparts will typically cover a much larger number of stocks and potentially in less detail. Sell-side analysts will provide independent thought, incorporating a macro and a micro view. So their views should focus on the fundamentals of a company, but take into account the economic backdrop, the industry that the company operates in, and the company specifics. Now let's look at some of the major trends in sell-side research. First one is definitely accelerating, less maintenance and more value add. It's far more interesting to come up with a new hypothesis to investigate than to report on a company announcement. And this is really affording sell-side analysts more opportunity to be creative. Big data. Big data is offering up new and interesting insights for various sectors. For example, we can now monitor the foot traffic within a shopping mall or the cars parked outside a JB Hi-Fi store. This means that programming skills have become more valuable. The third one's around corporate access. Corporate access generally refers to opportunities for analysts to access industry participants or experts and make these networks available to their buy-side clients. An opportunity again to listen and ask probing questions. Fourth is new sectors. Disruption is all around us, as you would know, and this is driving new sectors to the fore, such as ag tech, fintech and health tech. There's also an increased focus on environmental, social and governance factors. And lastly, regulation. The regulation framework is at the forefront of everything we do. We have policies in place to address this and we provide regular training for staff. I hope this teaching has helped you to better understand the role of a sell-side analyst. We play a really important role within the investment industry as we help our clients identify companies that have sustainable and valuable business models. The skills learnt as a sell-side research analyst will provide you with a strong foundation for any career in the investment world.